Hi everyone, this is Kim from Earn Greater Profits, and in this short video I'm just going to tell you about forms and surveys in the platform. And so I am under Sites, and then you click on Forms and Builder, and you can create an unlimited number of forms and surveys that you want. It just depends on what your business needs are and the different things you want to pull information from people. And so we've got a basic form. Let's just take a look at that. And in this form, we've got just name, phone, email, and then a questions and comments section. This is for a basic website contact form. And I'm just going to show you the different things you can add to a form. So you've got full name, first name, last name, date of birth, phone number, email. You can add your submit button, address, city, state, country, zip, their website, organization name or business name, customize you can add text, HTML, an image, the CAPTCHA, so this is the CAPTCHA here, the source. Now I've got the source added, and what that will do is anytime somebody submits this form, it'll add where they came from, where this contact was made. So say this basic contact form is on your website in the Contact Us page, and somebody fills it out and submits it. Well, all this information is going to your CRM, and it's going to add that person to your CRM, and in the additional information, it's going to add that they filled out the form on the Contact Us page. So that's what it's going to say there. So always put the source added, and that'll give you additional information about where they took that action. And then here are terms and conditions, which is this. And anytime you ask for their phone number, it's going to automatically put this up, because if you start texting them, they have to agree to the terms and conditions of you contacting them. So they've always got to agree if you're asking for their phone number. And so anyway, those are all the elements that you can add to a form. You can change the label names. You can put information into the placeholder. You can have it required or not required. And I just kind of want, okay, here's the style. So you can have an inline form or not, and an inline form kind of compacts it up so you've got multiple items on one line. If you want to show the labels, if you feel like you need to show the labels. I don't usually. Labels are good if you need to add additional information. This full screen mode will lengthen the form out width-wise, so it fills up the element on your website. If you want a box or just lines, it'll take that box away. You can change background colors. Most everything you can do with regular editing features, CSS features. You can change pretty much everything. You can add custom CSS if you want to get do some really fun things. You can have a header image or a background image. If you just want to choose a theme, then there's plenty of themes to choose from there. You can change the contact name under options. On submit, you can open up a thank you page or just show a message where the form used to be, which is kind of convenient. Again, you can change font, background color. You can add your Facebook pixel for extra reporting, and Facebook pixel events there. Down here, you've got some sticky contact. So if somebody already is in your CRM and they come back and the cookies are still valid, it'll put their information back into the form easily. So then they only have to add what is not there. You can enable the time zone if you want, if that's needed. So lots of options. The surveys are very, very similar to forms, and I have not created a survey in this demo account. But surveys are basically long forms, and they're meant to be multi-page. So if you add a page, then you'll notice that this next, let me delete this page. So now it just says submit, but you add a page and it just says next. So it'll show the questions on this page, then your customer hits next and it shows the questions on the next slide. And you can have as many pages as you want in a survey. In fact, let's just throw a few things in here. Okay, there's that terms and conditions because we added the phone number. And then you can just drag and drop these wherever you want them to go. And let's say we want to, on slide 2, we want to ask them for their address, city, state, postal code, their website. Great. And then on the third one, well, let's talk about custom fields, because I didn't talk about that when we were in forms. Custom fields, you can add as many custom fields, and in fact you can create your custom fields right now and name it whatever you want. Put it in whatever group in your CRM. I usually put them under additional info. They can be anything you want: date picker, file upload, signature. So you can have lots of things in your forms and surveys that are not the quick add section, but anything custom filled. So I have quite a few in here from another demo I was doing, like a gift message. They were purchasing cupcakes as a gift. Ask how many dozen. So this would be a pretty close to an order form, an order request for a product to get a price. Then from here, you can change the style, change the background fill to gray, do whatever you want as far as text and previous, next, submit. You can change the wording there. If you want a particular theme, then you can change. Let's look at this crazy theme and see how it looks on here. That is crazy. And then you can change your options just like you can in the form. And you can even set it to ask you one question at a time, which is interesting. I have seen a couple of surveys where they just ask you one question at a time. You've got your sticky contact, some other options, and then you just hit save. And here we go. So to put a form or a survey on your website, let's just go back here to my test website. Here's the Contact Us page in the form that we were just talking about. Sorry about the wait. I've got 20 zillion tabs open. So you can see that this is the form we were looking at earlier, I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. And so we've got add an element here. I'm just going to click on add an element, and these are all of our elements that we can choose from. And where's our form? There it is, right there. So we're going to drag and drop it right there. And then it just lists every single form that you have, throws it on there. You can make the form larger or smaller, so it's pretty fluid. And it'll take up as much or as little space as you need. If it's extra narrow or extra wide, it might look a little weird, so you'll have to play with it in the space to make sure that it looks okay. One thing that you can do also is we've got this background color, but if you leave it empty, you can also change the background color by going to the column, the purple, and adding a background color if you like. So you can also adjust things. You can create a shadow with it if you want. In fact, let me add a little bit of margin so you can see the bottom of that. And just, you can edit it and make visual changes, not only inside the form itself, but also in the block on the website. And so you create or add surveys the exact same way. In fact, let's throw in, let me see where I can find my survey. There it is right there. Here's my survey. I didn't name it anything, but it's got that leaf background image in there. And so that's how it looks on the website. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.